We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming in, week out. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone out in New York that rule well. And the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity. Basically, I wanted to go into basically about the 2/3, man. You know what I'm saying? Because two thirds of our people. Oh, I forgot before I say this. We're here to prophesy the downfall of 2/3 of our people, Esau and the other nations. So basically, I just wanted to just hit on the topic of the 2/3, man. 2/3 of our people, man. They're not going to make it, man. They're going to be destroyed, you know? And there's no stopping that. That's a prophecy that the Most High set out there, man. And they're the reason, you know what I'm saying, we're in the position that we are in today, you know? 2/3 of our people, man. Well, we all fucked up, but 2/3 of our people they're just not going to take heed to the Most High's words. All right, so I wanted to hit Zechariah 13:8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So 2/3. So it says in all the land. So the land that's talking about is the land of the north, which is here in North America. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all 2/3 is going to die. This one is talking about the 2/3 of 2/3 of the people that the 2/3 that are in America is going to die. Of course, we're scattered abroad and stuff like that. So the 2/3 and the other nation, 2/3 of our people in the other nations, they're also going to die. You know what I'm saying? But it said 1/3 to be left therein. So verse 9 it said, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. So we're praying and hoping and having faith that the Most High pulls us through that fire, and that we're that 1/3. You know what I'm saying? We're part of that number. You know what I'm saying? That 144,000, because we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And 144,000 is part of that 1/3. You know what I'm saying? This is we're gonna go. We're gonna go to First Peter 4:17. Okay, so it says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? You know what I'm saying? So it's going to begin, Most High is going to begin with the house of Israel first, man. And because Jacob's trouble is going to be coming, man. And it's going to be a lot of death and destruction, man. And since it's going to be a lot of death and destruction, we got to be more diligent, you know what I'm saying, in this truth, you know? And verse 18, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So the righteous is scarcely gonna be saved, man. That's close call, man. with difficulty, hardly, not easily, very rarely. You know what I'm saying? Hardly, scarce, with much work, with difficulty. So the thing is, it's it's not gonna be easy, but it basically we're gonna get pulled. Like if let's say a nuclear bomb gets blown off, and that wave of heat or whatever, or that fire comes and it's right there almost at your nose tip, and you just get saved out of it like that. That's scarcely being saved. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody pull you down just when a bullet flew past you. You know what I'm saying? You just scarcely got saved right there. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Most High is going to bring the righteous through, man. Most High willing, it's it's us, man. That's why I'm praying that I'm part of that number, man. This is Isaiah, but you know what I'm saying. The 2/3, they're not gonna be scarcely saved. Them motherfuckers just gonna be flamed on. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be destroyed. And get destroyed in many ways, you know. In many ways, more than one. But this is Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. So these lowly animals, just ox and a donkey, you know what I'm saying, ass, they know who their masters is, man. And it said, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. So they, you know what I'm saying, not only they don't know, they don't even consider. We get Jake that walk past us, you know what I'm saying, during camp, or when we just out and about, like just probably it got put on our spirit to just bring out the truth to somebody, and you got some that be like, yeah, you know, I hear what you're saying, like agree with you and everything, but never hit you back up, or probably never look at the video that you probably gave them a card or gave them the info on how to look up the videos, you know, GMS videos and stuff, you know. They don't even consider it, man. So the thing is, how them 2/3 reject the Most High, man. The Most High is gonna reject them. That's it. You know? But yeah, man. And the thing is, what is it? Slovakia. I'm gonna go to Luke. Not Luke, Slovakia. Isaiah 3:13. Yahweh standeth up to plead, and standeth to judge the people. Because the judgment's here on earth, you know what I mean? That place that's under the sun is where judgment is. And what's that place under the sun? That's earth. Isaiah 3:14. Yahweh will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof, for ye have eaten up the vineyard, the spoil of the poor is in your houses. So he's gonna start with, you know what I'm saying? Of course he's gonna start with Jake, you know what I'm saying? But he's gonna come back with that 144,000, man. He's gonna fuck up the other nations, man, for bringing Israel into basically in captivity and never letting them go, man. Put his hands on us, you know. Because like the way they doing things, man. Especially making it where Jake goes off, man, so he can say to the Most High, like, look what they doing. They still going off, knowing damn well this motherfucker is being the goddamn devil. You can't deceive the Most High, man. You can and you can't, man. This Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed of lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So the thing is, don't have a lack of knowledge, and then when the men of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, give it to you, man, you 2/3, man, you're gonna reject it. 2/3 of our people are gonna reject this shit, man. And if you reject it, man, who is the word? Yahweh Shai is the word, man. So you rejecting Yahweh Shai. You reject Yahweh Shai, he's gonna reject you, man. That's why I said, I will also reject thee, that thou shall be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. So he gonna forget your ass. If you reject him, he gonna forget you, man. Like who are you, man? You ain't nobody, man. I send some people your way. Yeah, how about Shem Yamshah is gonna be like, yo, I sent some people your way, some real men of the Lord, but you didn't hearken until what I was saying through them. You know what I'm saying? So you just gonna get rejected, man. Point blank, you know. And I'm gonna end it with this one, man, because this word is getting preached through the four corners of the earth, man. And there's not gonna be no excuse, man. This is Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. And that fearing the commandment is fearing the Most High, man. You fear the Most High, that's the beginning of knowledge, man. So, and that Zechariah 13:8, man, you're gonna be 2/3 of you is just gonna be destroyed, man. Period. The ones that rejected this, man, or just walked past, or you know what I'm saying, was in this truth but fell out, you know, and not repenting, just scoffing, you know. And I just prayed to the Most High. I'm just part of the 1/3, the 144,000, man. And I know brothers as well is hoping for that same thing, man, that the Most High just show mercy on us, man. And the thing is, if you're not humble, man, which one of the biggest things that you know, the elder Uriah be saying, man, you gotta be humble, man. You gotta have that humility, man. You're not humble, man. Then that pride, when it creeps up, man, that's a done deal, man. That's why I say examine thyself, man. You gotta examine thyself every day to keep yourself in check, man. If you don't keep yourself in check, man, you gonna fall off, man. We're on a narrow path, man, where it's fire on one side and water on the other. And we're on this narrow path, man. You don't want to fall off. So you gotta examine yourself. You gotta watch. You gotta watch what you're doing, man. You're supposed to follow the men that the Most High put in front of you. Everything aforetime is written for our learning, man. We gotta search our father, you know, our forefathers and what they did. You know, it's telling you what and what not to do, man. Like, yo, don't do this because this can happen. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I want to give all honors, praises, and glory to Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, which is the Son, you know, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone in New York, and the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity, man. Most I willing, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do a part 2, you know, to this whole thing. So with that, shalom.